Hello, welcome back, Halftime TV viewers and subscribers, to another episode. And I have something that I want to share my take on today. Very interesting interview that was done by Kyle Butler. Now, Kyle Butler is the son of Craig Butler, who is the agent of Dujon Whisper Richards, as well as Leon Bailey. But we won't get into the intricacies of that. It was something that Kyle Butler said during the interview with Nightly Fix, or The Fix as they are now called, that struck my attention. But before I go any further, let me say big shout out to the sponsors, Quicklink Shipping. Anything you need whatsoever shipped into the island, Quicklink Shipping has you covered. You can follow them on Instagram at Quicklink Shipping, or check them out on Facebook as well at Quicklink Shipping. All right, so Kyle Butler, in an interview with The Fix, he said Leon Bailey is the scapegoat when the Reggae Boyz don't do well. And I'll play the video for you. I'll play a clip from the video down below so you can watch it and let me know what your thoughts are. I'll share my reaction to his statement afterwards. So check it out.
Leon, your bro, people must say him play better for Aston Villa than for Jamaica. Do you think that's him taking time to integrate within the Jamaican Reggae Boyz setup as well? I think
it's a lot of pressure, you know. He has less pressure at Villa. He have a bag of top quality players around him, you know, versus where he plays for Jamaica. Him are the scapegoat. He has the biggest name there. Him have the most responsibility. Him have to play good every single time. You know, him can't make no mistake. You understand? So at the end of the day, when the team fails, him are the scapegoat. But
and you talk about they don't play a lot. Some exactly. Think that's the issue too. Like there's not really a cohesiveness among
exactly. It's
team.
Not like we're in other countries like Belgium and all of these other countries where all of them playing against each other from an early age. I mean, to like U8 national teams from an early age playing together. So how do you compete against that? You know, you just getting players from all over the world, bring them in, train 2 days, go in a competition. I mean, Mexico B team going beat us if we continue like that.
Right, so there you have it. So he spoke about the pressure. He spoke about the quality that Leon Bailey is surrounded by when he's at Aston Villa in comparison to when he's with the national team. He also mentioned that Leon Bailey is the biggest name in the Jamaican team, which I have no doubt, for 2 reasons. Some may say Mikel Antonio, the biggest name. He's been playing for West Ham. He's been doing this for however long. Fine, but we have to remember that Leon Bailey, of all the players that we have that have made it big in the English Premier League, or that are doing excellent with their respective clubs in the English Premier League, Leon Bailey is the only one who has a Jamaican accent. No, I'm kidding. Leon Bailey is the only one who we can identify with, meaning he grew up in Jamaica, he left Jamaica as a teenager, went to Europe, did what he had to do, and then he made it big. So the other players, they are Jamaican, don't get me wrong, but as far as on the ground and respect and recognition on the ground goes, Leon Bailey, or his street cred as some may call it, surpasses that of his teammates. Spoke about the quality that he's surrounded by. Quality, I think Aston Villa is a proper team, internationals all around the team. I can agree to that as well. So Aston Villa has better quality players, but that doesn't mean that Leon Bailey doesn't have quality players playing with. Right now, if we look across the board, and this is the last team that the Reggae Boyz sent out, right? We have Demarai Gray, right? He's played for Leicester, he's played for Everton, and he is currently going to Saudi Arabia, but he's also played for Bayer Leverkusen. We have Bobby Di Cordova-Reid, who's been playing for Fulham for quite some time. We have Ethan Pinnock, also an English Premier League regular. We have Damian Lowe. He's been playing at a high level in the MLS for quite some time now. So we have a couple of names in there that we can say, okay, these are top quality players. And in midfield, it's the same thing. In the attacking lineup, as I mentioned, we had Dujon Whisper Richards, who was coming in. He was the debutant, as in making his home debut. But again, quality in the team, I think that's an excuse for Leon Bailey not performing, because his lack of performances with the Reggae Boyz hasn't been because of the service. It hasn't been because of lack of support. It has been because of him taking on biting off more than he can chew 9 out of 10 times. 9 out of 10 times, it's him trying to do too much when the option is to keep it simple, right? So I disagree with Kyle on that. I disagree that Leon Bailey hasn't been doing well because of the quality around him. I think we spoke about cohesiveness, we spoke about integration of players coming in, and that would have been an excuse had Demari Gray not come in and hit the ground running the way he had. Again, remember, of all the players in this squad, Leon Bailey is the only one who we can say, okay, he understands how Jamaica operates. He understands the Jamaican way. He understands more about Jamaican football than most of these players that are in the national setup. Demari Gray hit the ground running, 3 goals, 3 assists. I think it's quite commendable. And Leon Bailey, on the other hand, if we're looking at the statistics, and I don't dwell on statistics too much because I think there's far more to the game than statistics, and oftentimes we are led astray by the statistics aspect. The goals and the assists, we're led astray by that because we focus too much on that. We don't pay attention to what the players are actually delivering on the field of play. Leon Bailey, I have to, because I don't see anything happening outside of the statistics. Now, his stats are 4 in 24. That's 1 goal every 6 games. He made his debut in 2019 for Jamaica. It's 2023 now, so one could say basically 1 goal a year, right? Remember, we had COVID, the interruptions, etc. He scored against Mexico. He scored against Honduras, the team. Also, he scored against Antigua, and he scored against Trinidad. So, for team, we can say he shows up in a couple big games, don't get me wrong. But whenever Leon Bailey has scored for the Reggae Boyz, we haven't lost, right? So whenever he scored, we haven't lost. Once he scores, Reggae Boyz generally don't lose. So we want to see him scoring more. We want to see him getting more assists, and we want to see him doing more of the intangibles as well. I think he has somewhat of a short temper sometimes and can be a bit erratic, and it's only natural that Kyle is going to come out and he's going to be on the defensive. But I think a lot of the Reggae Boyz fans, like myself, we're not criticizing Leon Bailey for the sake of criticizing. We're critiquing him because we've seen where he can do better and he has the quality to do better. 26 years of age now, he's no longer a young talent, or well, it's no longer about potential or the heights that he can reach. It's at that stage now where we expect him to be delivering on the field of play. And Kyle Butler and Craig Butler, they will come out and they will be on the defensive all the time because after all, he's family. But folks like myself, fans like myself, we are just calling it as it is, and I don't think it's a lack of support. I don't think Leon Bailey is the scapegoat for the Reggae Boyz, so I disagree with Kyle Butler in that regard. I think folks are seeing where Leon Bailey can do better, and that's what they're asking for. But that's my opinion. Let's hear what you, the viewers and subscribers, have to say about Kyle Butler's comment on the fix. He said Leon Bailey is the biggest name in the Reggae Boyz team, and as such, whenever the Reggae Boyz don't do well, Leon Bailey is the scapegoat. Is he correct? What are your thoughts on his statement? We're curious to hear in the comment section, so please leave it below. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Peace out.